Hello everyone, it's me, Ale, and I am stepping out of my comfort zone today and I am recording a video in English instead of Spanish. I thought I would share this recipe because it's something people outside of Mexico might be searching for, but also Mexicans will love it too. I was born and raised in Mexico, but I've been living abroad for over 5 years now, and these are the tacos that I cook at home whenever I'm feeling homesick. They are quick and easy to make, perfect for those days when I don't feel like cooking for hours and hours, and also don't feel like going to a restaurant and paying $10 for a taco that it's just okay. The recipe is super simple and I am pretty sure you will be able to find all the ingredients no matter where you live. Before we jump in, I am going to explain all the ingredients, how I pick them, and what are my no-nos in Mexican cooking. So if you prefer just to jump to the recipe, check in the description box. I will write in there at what minute you can skip to the recipe. I know not everyone enjoys the extra talk, but I love to talk, so you can just skip. Okay, let's start with the taco kit boxes they have at the supermarket. They aren't authentic Mexican. Real Mexican tacos are never served in hard shell. Never. Also, you wouldn't find tacos topped with sour cream or coleslaw. Just fish tacos would have coleslaw, but that's it. Authentic tacos keep it simple, just with onion on top and cilantro, a squeeze of lime, salsa, or in the case of today's recipe, guacamole. And speaking of authentic flavors, I don't know why so many Mexican dishes outside of Mexico taste like cumin. Mexican food doesn't actually taste like cumin. We barely use it. Maybe just like in some dishes and just like a pinch. So please stop it with the cumin. Seems like I'm really angry with the cumin, but it's true. Everything tastes like cumin at Mexican restaurants. And now talking about the ingredients this recipe actually has, let's start with the meat. I am using rump steak. This is how it's called in Australia and in the UK, but if you're in the US, you would look for sirloin steak. I love this cut because it has a thick layer of fat for flavor, but also has nice marbling for tenderness. Avocados, they need to be ripe. Look for a dark skin color and they need to be kind of soft to the touch. If they are green and really hard, maybe like a baseball, don't even cut them open because they won't ripe once they are open. If you have green avocados and you need them to ripe for, I don't know, let's say tomorrow, what I would do is I would put them inside a plastic bag, I would tie it and place the bag in a warm place wherever they can get a little bit of sunlight, and this way they will ripe faster. For the limes, pick the light, bright green ones. This feels like a tongue twister. In my experience, darker limes usually have less juice than the bright green ones. Cilantro. Please wash your cilantro. It has dirt, so give it a wash. Only with water if you want to, but I like using this veggie wash that I get online. And finally, tortillas. The secret to a great taco is a great tortilla. Personally, I don't like the ones that you find at the supermarket, like La Banderita or Misión or Old El Paso and these huge brands, because they taste sweet to me, and also they have like ingredients that are just artificial and shouldn't be there, like gums and like preservatives and things like that. So that's why I like tortillas from La Tortilleria. This is not sponsored at all, I wish. La Tortilleria is this business, I think it's owned by Mexicans, I'm pretty sure. They are based in Melbourne, but they ship tortillas all over Australia. For me, they taste authentic. They only have corn and salt. This is all the ingredients a tortilla should have. And they are more expensive than the ones you get at the supermarket, but they are totally worth it. At least for me, these tortillas, they really taste like Mexico. If you would like, you can absolutely use flour tortillas instead. I forgot to mention that earlier. And before we finally start cooking, I'm sorry for all the talk. I feel like this is important. Okay, so now I just wanted to ask you to support my channel by liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, or following me on social media. Anything that you do helps this channel grow, and I truly appreciate it. So now, let's start cooking. First, chop your meat into small bite-sized pieces and season well with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Set a pot on the stove while it is still off. Add the meat, cover with the lid, and then turn the heat to medium. Let it cook slowly so the meat becomes really tender. Every 5 minutes or so, lift the lid, give it a stir, and then cover again. The meat will release a lot of juices, but don't stress, that liquid will cook off as you go. After about 20 to 30 minutes, when most of the liquid has evaporated, take the lid off and turn the heat up just a little bit to really brown and caramelize the meat for extra flavor. The meat is ready when it looks golden brown and the bottom of the pot is caramelizing. While the meat is cooking, let's make some guacamole. Start by dicing the onion. White onion works best for Mexican dishes since it is less sweet. Next, chop some fresh cilantro. And then, let's cut the limes. People say giving them a little massage helps them release more juice, but I'm not sure how true that is, but I always do it. Now, for the avocados, slice them in half and pop out the pits. I usually stick the knife gently into the pit, twist it, and then knock it off into a bowl. Then scoop out all that good green flesh and toss it into a bowl with some salt and freshly squeezed lime juice. Grab a fork and mash it up, but not too smooth because a little chunky is nice for guacamole. Mix in the onion and cilantro and listo, guacamole ready to go. Give it a taste because maybe it needs a touch more salt or a little bit more lime if you like it more zesty. Once the guacamole is ready and the steak is brown and delicious, it's taco time. Heat up a non-stick pan, and when it is really hot, sprinkle in some grated mozzarella and let it get a little bit crispy. Place a tortilla on top so the cheese sticks to it, then flip it to warm the tortilla through. Place your tortilla with cheese, or what I would call quesadilla, on a plate and add a spoonful or two of steak. Top with guacamole and done. Simple, tasty, authentic, delicioso. Something that it's important and I haven't mentioned is that asada literally means grilled meat. So this is just, grilled meat taco, as you just saw. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed eating my tacos. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!